to contain them in the paint and also out-rebound them. What do you attribute that to? Just the size or?
Yeah, I mean, they're a tough team. They're, coming in, they were number one in offensive rebounds last year and rebound percentage. So that's something that we already knew. But it's a battle. We have to find a way to get loose balls, to tip them out, just make it really difficult for them. And I think early on they got pretty comfortable, and so that's how they were able to be a little more physical, as the game went on.
Despite being outscored in the paint, 60-42, you guys still had that 2-point lead late. The overturn call, things kind of derailed a bit from there. I guess what happened late that led to them going on that run?
I mean, we didn't get a string of stops. I mean, in the first half, I thought we were getting consecutive stops. And, at the end of games, that's what wins games, getting consecutive stops, and regardless of what happens on offense. And I think that hurt us and, frustrated us a little bit. But fortunately, we get to play them again in a couple of days and make our adjustments.
Marina, did you feel like you got that shot off?
Yeah, of course I always feel like I got it off. But, I mean, honestly, that's not what happened. I feel like also in the last part of the game, we offensively didn't go to what we wanted to. And I think that's something that we can have more discipline with. So on the opposite side, what you said offensively, I feel like we could be better too.
Can I get just one more? This is a new team. So when you're in a pressured situation like that and you need to maintain control offensively, what do you take away from this game to do that?
It was our first game. I think, it's a little sped up right now and a little spastic almost, to the point where hey, should I try to do this? Should I try to do that? Should I move it? And that kind of comes with patience with each other, and also kind of just a feel for the game. Who's hot right now? Where's our mismatch? Stuff like that, where sometimes it can feel like it's close to your face, right? But when we go back to the film, I think it'll be clear as day what we should have done. And then just kind of going off that and being able to apply that and not make the same mistakes.
All right, we'll go to Zoom. We'll start with Carly first. Questions for players only, please. Players only.
This is kind of either for Marina or Elizabeth, but kind of to follow up on Annie's question. Marina, you said it was spastic, but how would you describe just the offensive chemistry and how it's coming along so far? I know it's only been one game, but how would you guys just assess the offensive chemistry?
I mean, it's great. If you look at the game as a whole, I feel like we played together and we were moving the ball, trying to find the open mismatches and stuff. But, we failed to do that at the end, and that hurt us. So just trying to string together a little bit more togetherness and a little bit more discipline offensively.
And then just to follow up for you, Elizabeth, unfortunately, you were kind of alone in the paint inside, didn't get much size help with both Isabel and Camilla being on the side. But how would you just assess what you guys did as a post group, even kind of being outmatched from a size standpoint in today's first game?
Yeah, I mean, we know they're big. They're big for everyone. I mean, not just the Sky. So it is what it is. And unfortunately, injuries are a part of the game. But I think our post group battled, and we'll continue to battle and again, watch film and make our adjustments.
Thank you.
Jordan?
Hello. My question is for both Elizabeth and Marina. You both hit some nice shots up in the third quarter and beginning of the fourth quarter. What do you feel kind of got away from y'all towards the end as far as getting the shots up and on the defensive end of the ball?
I mean, I think it's similar to what Marina said earlier, just not quite getting in the rhythm of what we wanted to do. And, I think a lot of times when you're able to get stops, you feel a little bit more confidence on offense. And so we just couldn't get it to string together.
Thanks. We'll go Alyssa.
Hey, Marina, your effort on defense and rebounding really stuck out today, just doing the little things. What's motivating you right now?
I mean, Coach Spoon has been on me about, being able to do it. And if you can do it, you got to do it. So kind of just expanding my game and knowing that I'm capable of these things and my teammates need me to do that. And, I want to be the best player that I can be. And that's something that, maybe I can improve on. So I feel like I did a better job this year so far. Come on, game.
Go Mike and then Steven. Mike, then Steven.
Hey guys, appreciate the time. Marina, I just kind of wanted to capitalize on what E was talking about earlier. Obviously, there wasn't everybody available tonight. The size was a little lacking, but the three guards between you, Diamond, and Dana had over 40% of the rebounding from the team. How important is that for you guys to be able to know where you are and to just be in the best position possible to be able to make those plays?
Well, I'll start off by saying I don't think we did that great of a job. Like I think that me, Diamond, and Dana can do better than that. But I think that when you play a team like Dallas and they're so big and so aggressive inside, especially when they have their big lineup, the bigs got to box out almost, and the guards got to come in and get it. But we didn't exactly execute that. So hopefully next game we'll do that.
And we'll end. All right, that's it on Zoom. Thank you. Thank you, players.
Thank you. Good job.
Alrighty. We'll go with in person for Coach first, and then we'll go to Zoom.
Teresa, from your perspective, just the inside battle, what do you feel like made it so challenging on your team tonight?
Well, I think Marina and he will said it best. You know, this is what they do. They're very, very good at it. You know, offensive rebounding, positioning themselves when the ball goes up and getting great position to get offensive boards and putbacks. We have to be better there. We have to be much better there. Is it a battle? So what's important is we gain rebound. As our bigs are fighting to keep them off the boards, our guards have to get in there. That's why you see that our guards have more rebounds. So we have to gain rebound.
And then when you hear what Marina said about, you know, the offense getting sped up there at the end, it's the first game. This is a new team. How do you make a quick adjustment from today to Saturday to make sure, you know, if that's a situation that happens again, they're ready for it?
And that's just gaining experience right there of knowing where the ball must go, who it must be, it's be in their hands. It's just learning right now. It's learning and growing. And we did some really good things out there. We did some really good things that we're going to build from, but also we'll go to the drawing board, take a look at the film, see what we have to make our adjustments with, and especially offensively, how we must be a little bit better executing.
And then just one more for me, debut as a coach, how does it compare to your debut as a player, if at all? I know it was a long time ago, but
It's basketball. So it's my turn to go to the drawing board and do the same thing. Make sure that I put them in better positions to be successful. It's my job. I love what I do. I enjoy these young women and how hard they fight for us every single night. And we'll go to the drawing board. We'll be better.
Right.
Coach, I wanted to ask you, you mentioned you guys have done a lot of things, or did a lot of things well tonight. The actions where it looked like Dana and Marina were playing off of each other, can you just talk about Marina just getting in those positions to make those easy baskets?
Well, we know who to put the ball in their hands. And Marina, when we are moving, when we're doing well, Marina normally has the ball in her hands and making things happen, as well as Dana. Dana's doing a good job of being a playmaker and conducting the show. Lindsay Allen comes in well and does the same thing. Diamond had a hell of a game today as well. Those things are huge for us. You know, Michaela comes in, and as I told you all, she can play so many different positions and asked to do so many things. Now, we all just have to be better as a group on Saturday.
All right, we'll go to Carly, then Jordan on Zoom.
Hey, Coach, just kind of a logistics question. We didn't see Diamond much in the fourth quarter, and on the broadcast, we saw just kind of, it looked like just a towel maybe with ice on her knee. Is everything okay with Diamond?
Yes, we've been careful with her time, bringing her back into the game in the right way. So, of course, she was playing extremely well, and it's hard when you have to think about how many minutes she can play. So you would have loved to play her many more minutes, but we have to do the right thing to have her for the remainder of the season.
And then also, not only your first game, but Angel Reese's first game, what did you just see out of her? Especially, it just looked like maybe it was a little flustering in the beginning, but kind of found her rhythm there in the second half. What did you just see out of what she can do in this first game?
It's like for everybody, you know, it's a learning process. It's learning. They're learning, they're growing, knowing what they can do and what they can't do. This is what it is. This is a learning process. Heck, our girls went out and competed tonight. They competed. We just came up a little bit short because of the things that we're learning down the stretch. You learn how to win. And that's where we are. We're learning how to win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alyssa?
Hey, Coach.
Hi, how are you?
Kennedy Carter can beat anybody off the dribble. How do you work with her on reading when it's the right time to attack versus keep the ball moving on offense?
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's a heck of an athlete. She'll be able to get back out there and play even much better than what she expected tonight. We're fine with Kennedy. She's gonna be fine.
Thank you.
Mike, then Steven.
Hey, Coach, appreciate the time. I know the storylines right now are all about Angel Reese and her first game, and also congratulations to you on your first game. But this was such a huge moment for Diamond Shields, and for her to be able to come in here and capitalize tonight on the court that she was on last year before her injury. What does it mean for you to see her not only as a player, but as a person on what she's been able to get through?
She's been outstanding for us. It's incredible. If anyone knows her story and what she's had to go through, we call her the comeback kid. Because of the work that she's putting in to be on the floor with her teammates. It was great to see her get out on the floor and play the way that she was playing tonight. And it's just an unfortunate thing that I have to be very, very careful with the minutes that we're playing her right now. But she's building herself to be able to play the minutes that we're looking for her to play. And tonight was a hell of a start.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll end with Steven.
Hey, Coach. Marina spoke to in the preseason in multiple moments, taking more accountability on the defensive side of the ball. And we saw her guarding Arike Ogunbowale today. I was curious, what were your assessments of her efforts on the defensive side of the ball?
I think that's what a lot of people talk about more than anything is her offensive ability. Sitting and speaking with Marina and talking with her how important it was going to be for her to really step it up on the defensive side of the ball, something that she wanted to be better at. And she has done an incredible job of wanting to take on the challenge, take on the task, because she knows she can do it. Being a leader, leaders lead, and she's doing that. She's leading in the right way and learning to lead. So it's big for her tonight to take that challenge and to see that she can do it.
And then my last quick one for you, what was just kind of your assessment of your general shot profile from this game tonight?
We'll be fine. That's enough said. We'll be fine.
All right, thanks. We'll end with Annie.
Just one quick follow-up about your exchange with Cheryl. Pre-game seemed like a special moment. I guess, what was that moment? Just reconnecting after a long time, I guess?
Just love. Just love. We always talk about how people compete against one another. I competed in a Liberty uniform. She competed in a Comet uniform. So nobody believes that there's love there because of the competitive nature of it all and how gritty and how grimy it was and how hard we all fought just to get a win. But there's love there. There's a lot of respect there. So we just had a moment, and it was an incredible moment for me and for her as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.